We're very close to the spot where you were killed. Carolyn, the police never did solve your case. Were they trying to cover something up? Were they trying to protect the killer? 2 yeses. We heard that the police knew who killed you, but they were unable to say who it was. Is that true? Oh, that's true. That's really scary.
Are you getting that feeling like all in the spot now?
And I'm getting to the point, I can't, it's getting hard to breathe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like I'm just sitting here asking questions, but I'm almost out of breath.
Yeah. I feel like the same way. It's like here, but also moving across like the collarbone to like the center.
It's right here.
Like, yeah, right there in the center.
Yeah, like right in the sternum.
Like the air is almost heavier.
Like right in the sternum.
Yeah.
All right.
At least we're feeling the same things.
That's really weird. And actually, and my head just feels kind of dizzy.
A little lightheaded.
I mean, like, yeah, like right in the middle, it's just like all of a sudden there's like a fog moving across, and it's just like if I wasn't reading these questions because I wrote them down ahead of time, I would not.
Like this area.
Yeah, mine's right here.
Area.
If I was not reading these questions, I would not be able to think of them off the top of my head right now. Okay. Carolyn? We get lots of voices that come through on the spirit box. Are you one of those voices that we've gotten come through? Yes, thank you. We've gotten several phrases. One of them that came up is art. Are you talking about art as in artistic? Yes. We thought that you might have been talking about art, or as Arthur is your dad. You're not talking about art. When you say art, that doesn't have anything to do with your dad? Nope, art is not your dad. When you talk about your dad, you refer to him as Arthur?
Chills.
Yep, big chills. Those are 2 yeses. Thank you. Even though when I was listening to the spirit box, I heard the word camera several times, camera was not what's being said. Is a camera a significant piece to your investigation? Yes. You wanted me to hear camera, correct? You wanted me to hear the word camera? Yep.
Yes.
Darkroom came through. Did you say darkroom? 2 yeses. Carolyn, was a photographer involved in your death? 2 no's.
Ooh, I got big chills.
I got big chills too. All right. Does that mean
clues in the pictures?
the pictures that were taken at your crime scene, are there clues in those pictures? Yes. So it's not the person that took the pictures, it's what's in the pictures. Oh, Carolyn, is that true? It's what's in the pictures? We can figure out who killed you by looking out through those pictures?
My whole body.
Yes. Oh, 2 hard yeses. Oh, I got.
My whole body is like tingling.
I'm like really chilled. Yep. Carolyn, thank you. We got a bunch of names came through the spirit box. Did you say any of these names? Was that you telling us names? 2 hard yeses.
I remember the names.
I did too. Carolyn, we got the name Jack several times. Do you know a Jack? Hard yes. Did Jack kill you?
No response.
No response on either one of them. That's the first. Can you tell us who killed you? Are you able to tell us? 2 no's. Okay, so if we guess, will you be able to tell us if we got it right? No, 2 no's. Well, that's interesting. So you could only tell us when we get it wrong. You can't tell us when we get it right. Is that right? You can only tell us when we get it wrong? So you can only rule people out, right? That's all you can do is rule people out for us?
I have 2 yeses to both of those questions.
Okay, so we have to go back and think now, who were the people that we asked about that we didn't get responses to? Bonner, professors, remember all those questions or she couldn't answer them?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go back and go through our research again. Thank you very much for that. We got the name Keith come through. Is that Keith McMillan? Yes, it was, 2 yeses. Carolyn, was Keith a friend of yours? Yes. Carolyn, was Keith involved in your murder? 2 no's. Thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn, we got the name Brad come through. Do you know a Brad? No, 2 no's.
So probably another spirit.
Yeah, so that was somebody else talking about Brad. Okay, when we ask you these names, for every one of these names that we're going to go through, I want you to tell me if they were a friend of yours or not. And if they cross for yes, then we're going to ask if they were involved. So the first time that I say the name, I want you to tell me if they were a friend of yours. And then we will ask you again if they were involved in what happened to you. Brad. No, not a friend of yours. Thank you. Mike. 2 no's, not a friend of yours. Melissa. 2 yeses. Was Melissa involved in your death? 2 no's. Thank you. Arthur. Is Arthur your dad? 2 yeses. Was Arthur involved in your death? 2 hard no's. Carolyn, Walter. Is Walter your friend?
2 yeses.
2 yeses. Was Walter involved in your death? 2 no replies. You can't tell us about Walter. Okay. We got Cecil come through. Cecil. Not a friend of yours. Rebecca. Rebecca's a friend of yours. Was Rebecca involved in your death? No, Rebecca was not involved in your death. Alicia. 2 no's. Philip. 2 no's. Betty. 2 yeses. When you said Betty, is that Betty Ellsworth that you were talking about? 2 hard yeses. We got the name Juan Pablo. 2 no's. Got the name Bobby. Is Bobby a friend of yours? 2 no's. We got the name Mira. 2 no's. That's all I got. You got questions?
I actually have more names
Okay.
that I picked out.
You go ahead.
Okay, what about Eddie?
2 no's for Eddie.
Ike?
Ike.
2 no's.
2 no's for Ike.
Bob?
2 no's for Bob.
I think those are all the names that I'm writing down.
Do you have any other questions or you want to go check in on them?
I was gonna ask, Carolyn, in a lot of our sessions, sometimes on the spirit box, a couple of things have come up a few times. In one of the sessions, the word brother came up, and in another session, brother knew. Did your brother know who hurt you?
No answer.
Oh, yeah, mine are going back and forth.
Wait a
Is
minute.
it the person that killed you someone that your brother knew? Yes.
Yes.
And I got chills.
Now, if your brother knew this person, was this somebody that was a friend of your brother's? So it was your brother's friend that hurt you? Two yeses. Thank you. Is Walter your brother's friend? Cross for yes.
You know, that would have been interesting because her brother was still in high school when this had happened. So I wonder if it was someone from one of like the organizations that
It
was
could have just
someone
been
that
some
he was
kids
friends
out.
with later.
It was Christmas break. Nobody was in school. It could have just been some kids out on a Friday night or a Thursday night screwing around.
Another word that kept coming up was the word paid. Did you pay someone for a ride?
Two no's.
Did that word have anything to do with, did you say that word, paid?
No.
Okay.
Another thing that keeps on coming up now that Ashley's talking about these common things, I got a lot of times, it was, I found her, he found me, he found me. Is that you?
Two yeses.
That, every time that I hear that, it made me feel like you were being chased. Did you try to escape from him at one point and he chased you? Yes. Okay, I've got another question. Where they found your body, they found your scarf and shoes a ways away from your body. Were those just tossed there or were they placed strategically? Cross. Okay, somebody placed them there strategically. Is that because it would have made a nice picture for the papers? Yes. Is the way that those items were placed significant somehow? Was it somehow ceremonial? Two yeses. What else do you got? I feel like I need to take a break.
Yeah, I think let's just take a break.
Okay, we're taking a break.
working